accept them invitation blow committee. Committee ami organize some time luivala effort more continued cooperation with them parliamentary processes. Committee also acknowledge them dedication, Dallas effort, more sacrifices luivala across the country. We will have implemented more government policies, programs, more services where you will provide them under law challenging circumstances. We now formally open a public hearing along Standing Committee for Economic More Foreign Policies. Following Standing Order 63, Parliament Standing Committee may establish along examining all matters when we refer Lohem through the Parliament, more blonde take him oversight. Provide them all evidence, we have me accurate, and truthful, more supported by all records, and all statements should reflect long all facts, more implementation realities, morely considered along documentary evidence, plus have a form finding along all committees. Today, hearing by me take him place and by examining all matters arising law programs law department, all project more expenditure as well as performance. Now your committee may look forward to receiving clear, more factual, more constructive responses plus have assisting deliberations. Thank you long all senior officials once again. Law attendance Bluivala long today long morning. More cooperation Bluivala more we now invite them we will long proceed with them all responses with them following with them all questions were by me raised by honorable members. But before I am you want them make one introduction along all members of the committee, law side law pleasure. And Vice Chairman of the Committee, Honorable Member Plong Santo Rural, Honorable Franklin Ezra. Law Nara side Lahem, and Honorable Member Plong Santo Malo, Honorable Alan Licky. Law Nara side Law Blessing, and Honorable Member Plong Amprem, Honorable Basil Buleban. Law side Law Blessing, His Excellency, Honorable Member Plong Malekula, Honorable Marcelino Bartolome, Sidelem, Honorable Member Blo Yimilong Efate, Honorable Fred Louis Samuel, Mo Lo Sidelem, Honorable Member Blo Pentecost, Honorable Mark Melsul. Mo me also Chairman, Honorable Member Plong Malekula Constituency, Honorable Jones Malnimpuen. Before you may proceed, I invite them clerk long come forward, contact them out before we proceed with the presentation. During law out, you make sure say you may on them all mic, time you take them out blue or even time you take a presentation or you take one response, don't forget blow on them mic when we stop blow for it blue. So we now invite them clerk to come forward, contact them out. Thank you.
I, Lily Antwalo,
do solemnly swear
that
the evidence that I shall give
shall be the truth,
the whole truth, and nothing but the truth.
nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God. Thank you.
I, Lyndon Terry,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that the evidence that I shall give
that the evidence that I shall give
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Leisong Ibulesulu,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that the evidence that I shall give
that the evidence that I shall give
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Godfrey Bome,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that the evidence that I shall give
that the evidence that I shall give
shall be the truth,
shall be the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
I
I, Michael Bear,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that the evidence that I shall give
that the evidence that I shall give
shall be the truth,
shall be the
the
truth,
whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
and nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you.
Imitalem thank you lo Clark plus have contact him hold long this morning. Before you may proceed, we want them emphasize him lo pleasure say Parliament and me give him power lo this committee. Lo bambaya me contact him all summon, all require protection, all papers, all records, more all evidences. And maybe follow them standing order 74. And we want them tell them Luyumi all officials say committee me got power plus summon and we believe say lo last few weeks you've received him all summoned and committee expect them you will have lo stop lo bless lo time and today lo morning you may delay a little bit for them lateness long ifala and I mean very important say committee should start lo time lo you may scrutinize them all matters where we stop lo for it you may. Therefore before you may start them all activities for today, may now give him time lo honorable member long Malakula lo make one statement.
Thank you, Chairman. Good morning, Loyum, good morning, Laos, good morning, level officials who have established this morning. I think me one them reiterate them no one call where Chairman me make them Loyum everyone. I think we have been receiving my invitation. Well, first of all, thank you. We will have respond positively to invitation to Chairman of the committee. We have established this morning. Lo respond to some question. And me want them make me clear no, but we must understand a little bit protocol ball meetings. You may have you will be receiving notice flow was someone be 1 week ago. And today from lateness play me some make him see me start 40 minutes late. You know see affect them clock committee finish. And you know affect them clock committee no you affect them clock too. And me ba mi lay make sure se pa lay report em bagan incident lol superior bivla tam lay meeting mo ko afternoon teach mo director bivla. And me believe se by me first and last we ba fascine me happen from committee mi start professor lo time and me la maswet lo wando lo you will mas attend lo blessa before meeting mi start and by me normally meeting should finish la past 11 by me look how by me you run meeting but me Mr. Papilivla, please, next time, we respect all the protocol meeting, especially the management by me. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member, lo emphasis long and statement today morning. We now give him time lo all officials, long Department Blow Biosecurity, Blow Savemekem presentation, and since we me late little bit, me ask him suppose me Savemekem presentation, he brief, Blow Mekem so you may allow time, honorable members, Blow let's have ask him all questions, and you make two presentations today morning, one from biosecurity, more not one long forestry. So suppose you may make a presentation, you may consider them sebaik to follow presentation, small questions by honorable members today morning. Thank you. So now Mr. Give him time, lo all officials, lo biosecurity, lo make him presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, Honorable Chairman and all Honorable members of the committee, the Economic and Foreign Policies. I think firstly, on behalf of the team, when we come, we want them firstly give him apology from the committee from lateness lo this morning, and we ask him committee blow me have accepted apology blow me this morning. Before me present chairman, suppose me alright, but me have give him all responses all questions why me been receiving. Lord members, blow this have for them presentation by me all questions where been asked or letters where me been receiving law. I think firstly before me start presentation lo me lo respond all questions where me stop. Me want them give him briefly no more overview lo biosecurity. Me mandate lo biosecurity me lo protect them borders plimi lo all harmful pests and diseases where at least have affect them all get agriculture sector blame environment blame more livelihood all people blame too, and also blow enhance them all trade blame lo side blow exports. So hemi main mandate blow department blow biosecurity. Department of Biosecurity hemi got one total staff blow 40 permanent staff as of end of last year. We will at one total position below 56 positions inside the permanent structure per Mivla. But Mivla stop currently preparing restructure the department. Mivla is have submitting me call public service. Mivla is have current approval. Current more staff lo support them all work department of biosecurity. So Department of Biosecurity, we got 56 contract staff where we start helping department, lo site lo operational demands lo all work. We got 36 lo get only work lo site lo CRB response. When we want all questions when we stop the committee we been asking, we will provide them response. All another one we lo site lo border operations. Meat inspection with them admin support. We've got 4 main programs no law department, all sub programs. We got law animal health and meat animal health and veterinary service where Dr. Bayer now him be responsible for him. And him the only official government vet in the country at the moment. You may got plant health. Where we Mrs. Lesong Imanses, him now him responsible operation blame. Him include the operation the CRB. And we got Miss Lillian Fallo, him responsible for board operations. Lo southern part of Vanuatu, him include Malamba, Sheva, Motafea. And Mimi responsible to vela operations outside the border with them plant health. Just blow information naman plo committee, all offices plo yumi kat lo Port Villa, mo Los Santo. But yumi also kat lo out post offices where kat lo Sola, ikat lo Lakatoro, one officer stop lo we, ikat one lo Tana, mo one lo Anaitsum. Emi lo all main place where all port of entries, some lo areas where audio to lisave kam or cruise ship lisave kam, so mi vlay try lo allocate more resources here, but mi vlay save move ko lo all areas here. So that's the current situation or base with all officers from the station lahem. And maybe just one brief overview no plo informing committee lo current operation lo department lo biosecurity. Bamba yumi go straight lo all get the questions where we have been receiving. Question number 1, lo part 1 ya, hemi ask him also, say, why now CRB program hemi remain under implemented despite ongoing presence of CRB Los Santo. Lo view plo mivla lo biosecurity, mivla i stop work hard lo karamatol work lo side lo management lo CRB, and maybe under implementation hemi one talk where maybe you miss have look lo nar side plan black knowledge him all get the challenges or all limitations where department hemi continue to face him lo side lo response to him. But despite all challenges, we will try every best for we will utilize them. Whatever resource we department hemikat, all plannings from we will must make sure say program lo CRB Los Santo hemi still continue. And me want to highlight some factors where we contribute lo view lo look say hemi under implemented. So first one hemi lo site lo you may understand him sa Santo hemi one biggest island limi, so geographic extent them hemi pick one, so you make him say best time hemi want to spread hemi cover map big fella area, and me very allocate them 20 officers we only dedicated lo di karamat worker lo field. Naravla one hemi limited access lo all machinery, so equipment we have help them sanitation. Sanitation hemi one lo practice where you may stop usum lo town mo sa present population lo CRB. Plant work where all 20 casual sa di mekem lo sante mi all hard labor ya. Oli karam chainsaw, oli katem all stamp up lo coconut lo hipim up together lo di sa bonem. Hemi one laborers work and 20 lol kita hemi no enough. And mi velay one time sa committee hemi look sa hemi also one effort where mi velay try lo putum lo continue with the management blem. Naravla one hemi lo side lo logistical staffing constraints mo field operation presence lo mi velay no sa stop lo every place, so mi velay no sa talem se CRB hemi kasem place ya o hemi move ko lo place ya. We will stop locations and number we been mentioning previously. That's where our presence and stop him. Hemi one lol challenges where we stop. Naravla one me will stop work lol biological control. Hemi all management measure where we will use fungus or virus. Lo we will infect them all beetle. After we will release him. Mambay lo natural environment time hemi karem fungus with virus equal field hemi down in population lo all bitel lo natural environment blem. But we have limited capacity lo we have produce enough lo we have mass release mo kita. But lo information blame no mo lo this year we have start them 2 laboratory where we start down lo station lo takabe one hemi dedicated lo produce fungus naruan hemi lo virus, and mi vle sa produce enough lo mi vle sa releasing plant lo field, And VARTC tu mi vle work with them kita. Lo kita tu di save reproduce all fungus ya. Lo di save apply lo field as much as we can. Narafala challenge mi lo site lo procurements sa plant time mi vle receive support lo donor partners. Sometimes all process pro kita come through lo mi vle save accessible money mi delay plante from ikat all processes pro kita we must comply with them. And by the time mi vle access money plante lo activities ya need we mi vle should give implement them lo time ya mi prolong the elepet so mi vle sa implement them mi later on mi one contribution lem. Narawan mi all casual staff we mi vle sta karmol kita all staff lo contract ya. All staff lo one contract lo 11 manis. But mi vle sta renew contract lo kita every year. Planted time all contract sa only delay and time we mi delay all kita lino sa kam lo work. Bitel hemi no sabe wait lo contract lo mi approve. Bitel ba hemi sabe spread lo all time we all staff we no stop. And also mi vle look sa community participation too hemi one challenge. Hemi time mi vle karamatol sanitation participation lo community hemi no enough o hemi small lo mo. Hemi help mi vle sabe karamatol work. And lastly, you got limited support or engagement of private sector. I think we want them committee aware say got one private sector no we been committee him to help him we support them operation lo time lo outbreak lo santo and hemi been committee one amount lo almost 7 million Vanuatu lo help him or program lo manage investigation with them hemi been happen lo santo. But all narovala stakeholders mi vle engage him service pro kita mi vle maspem. Mi want them emphasize too say CRB hemi one highly invasive species hemi kat one strong reproduction capacity where hemi save reproduce hurry up mo hemi save spread hemi one flying insect so hemi save fly long distance so lo santo also mi das area lo santo ya suppose we lo aure hemi fly no mo hemi kasi maure so hemi one lo la biology lo CRB we mi must understand the man. Me also want them reference them to lo bisa say all countries where CRB been go through lo country pro kita only no been save eradicate them. Hemi koye hemi stop so you may make them possible kita li make them long term management no mo. And same approach you been make them to lo santo after we you me make them surveillance we me find them out say hemi stop spread slowly lo island lo santo. So now you may apply you may switch out lo eradication you may go lo long term management plus suppressing population. And then hemi all you may apply more principles lo one we call them integrated pest management system where hemi biological control where we mention hemi one sanitation block cleaning plantation hemi another one you may have some trunk injection block chemical where hemi one where by hemi must got some consent with the owners and also hemi got all physical also all traps where hemi set them up misabi say you like aware them all bucket traps where hemi putum blow catchable CRB so hemi all management measures where department hemi stop continue block remote lo all work lo santo despite all limited resources where hemi village stakat hemi all efforts where department names the remote lo santo. I think strategy or way forward where departments are look how blame is to continue to manage CRB program lo santo mi mention finish tu vala laboratory stop town lo office mi vela sta produsum plante ol fungus na ya mo virus lo mi releasing lo islands were already affected including Santo. Viarity situ hemi kat lab o hemi sta produsum ol fungus tu na plo help mi vela tu plo release. All surveillance mi vela still continue plo carry out and also mi vela appreciate them too public suppose we ikat all outbreak lo communities primi o vela local symptoms mi vela acknowledge them mi vela mas let mi vela save blo mi vela save respond. You must continue to carry out all destruction of breeding sites. Awareness may still continue, and you may also acknowledge them. You may engage them plant communities, private sector, support the department. Continue work from protect them. Coconut industry, you may got copra industry, copra you may stop export them, and also coconut too. Hemi one livelihood primi so. By CRB no CRB by biosecurity no mo hemi no save manage so hemi need him collaborative contributions blame everyone blame save manage CRB and also lo reduce impact him lo coconut production mo livelihood lo people blame me putum one graph lo please ya bamba you look him say graph hemi show him one no assessment by mi vela lo time by mi vela talem si by situation you may sabi eradicate one pest you may got first one suppose we have one small place no mo you may sabi eradicate them you may contain them you may sakat mal be lo case plus santo time we may find them be you may find them hemi spread finish chances for eradication hemi low now so you may shift to long term management and may not be been mentioned all integrated pest management practices where you must have apply. So, nara side lo page by you looking nara photo where mi stop. Hemi lo santo, hemi impact o impact lo fungus. Fungus hemi stop grow lo all lava lo beetle. Where you must apply lo field, time mo likam lo breed. Ale fungus hemi sta infected mol kita kuko by kinim tetol kita so slowly baba hemi by mi no lukan problem tomorrow bamba hemi one long term management so hemi by takem a number of years blo you must have looking impact blame hemi lo all coconut blame lo santo lo potvila baba you mi looking say some coconut all is recovered hemi due lo all management practitioner you may apply plant the fungus finish lo villa with them virus or hemi work finish lo villa be virus lo santo hemi still one work in progress mi vla just release him lo end of last year but mi vla collect them sample mi vla still waited lo look say hemi start effect them lo santo finish or not yet suppose hemi got impact lo bitter lo santo by hemi kutumas from by hemi also help lo spread them virus kolon nara bitter lo town and population them by looking lo map lo santo by looking red dot hemi all place where all staff limi or the go place them all traps hemi all early detection traps lo find them out bitter lemi kasim place avini so no yet and all yellow one hemi all fungus where you may be apply where you look concentrated lo area around lo suranda ikam lo Shapi, ikolo VRTC. So hemi all place hemi mi vela start plant fungus lo hem. Might by result by me look after, but all picture tap hemi sa sign lo hem finish. So hemi first part to question. Second part by me briefly go through them. I think maybe mention plant finish lo please. Root cause plus spread plus CRB. You may understand him as CRB, him have a fly. So him have a fly for long distance. Him also have for them light or night. Him active no more night. Him not active for day. So time one ship hemi pass lo night, but hemi fly from light to ship is tap ko. And movement blow in the island too, you may look see kat plan the movement hemi also provide one pathway. But you may got one ministerial order where hemi stop where hemi try to manage the movement of ship, you must depart before 5 p.m. After the member ship will inside depart Port Vila mo even Santo. Ika-3 blow movement time we make risk materials blow movement kolol narvala island example suppose aggregates blow kolol Pentecost way out lo Santo blow kolol Pentecost blow make road and maybe one pathway finishes suppose one bit fall down inside lo aggregate be stop ko yan no and by hat blow you may sabi detect them say bitoli stop lo one kona blow ship li pick him up. So that's why plante lo la movement mi vle mas try lo control em little bit. O check em suppose mi sabe package em lo one way where mi reduce zoom chance lo bitel em say fall down one place where sabe height. Yes, I think babay mi listem samlor kita mi listem I think a couple of 1 or 2 more. Bambay mi just up redeem lo information bli mi. Bambay mi move ko taon lo next question lo part 2 lo questions we mi vele receive him. Question 1 mi ask him say what progress has been made regarding container exports of taro to New Zealand under the Trade Department. Kami tali masih say market lo taro New Zealand hemi open finish. Mi velai work with them New Zealand Biosecurity, kami MPI. Look at all conditions when them now you must have export them all conditions and all not only taro but all narvala commodities too. And hemi market hemi open finish. Mi velai staff lo provide them oversight no lo all processes or requirements where by mi must meet him before or commodity kasem lo New Zealand. So anyone who hemi want them export, mi velai staff lo facilitate them export. By mi velai no export them, by mi velai facilitate them, provide them regulatory oversight now, lo assist them all kita. Narafla question ni ask him say how many containers we mi been export them? Mo one no full process with department hemi take before all goods will be exported. So me provide them response and me follow them one way question hemi ask him. So you me lo 2025 export ko New Zealand you me got 4 container lo taro ko New Zealand. 3 lol container hemi fresh taro we cut skin stable hemi. But 1 hemi frozen. And hemi activity we been happen no lo August kasi October lo last year. After that mi vle no makare many request lo all export pa again. And suppose we got need lo export mi vle stop available stop lo provide them or facilitate them all export. Process lo mi vla before you may export, especially all fresh products, fresh produce. Process lo mi vla first time you must register all farmer. You may provide registration lo farmer all production site lo kita. You may carry out all field monitoring blimi. You may assist them kita suppose you got any pest and disease. You may provide them advice lo how blimi manage them. Time all crops only ready. You may provide them oversight lo how is have harvest, post harvest. Ebe me work in collaboration with the Department of Agriculture. And then time hemi only harvest time come. Me vle mas before processing me vle mas certify all processing facility. I mean all pack house and me acknowledge him Ministry of Trade. Hemi start continue block develop him space ya plo imsa kat all pack house plo imsa export and mi vle stop plo assist plo facilitate mo kita export ya. And also Mivlay supervise all kita processing inside the pack house, packaging, labeling. Hemi tu department lo industry and lo ministry of trade tu hemi assist lo side lo packaging and labeling. And mivlay also karumatul inspection mo verification lo all products ya. And me suppose in it mivlay save testing mo treat mo kita. Hemi depend lo outcome lo inspection lo mivla. And then tayo mivlay satisfy se commodity hemi comply with them one them we importing country hemi want them you may certify them you may issue one phytosanitary certificate equal lo pro accompanying product hemi lo importing country and then you may facilitate them export clearance plan through law department of customs. Part 2 question hemi ask them also say department hemi got sufficient equipment to provide them border control and exported goods overseas. General answer below me, bamidalim yes, me will stop karematol worker. Exports pro cover copra, you may stop continue pro facilitate them all kita, stop continue nom. Me will stop pro special, me will say film up pro facilitate them all exports play me. So yes, by me say bamidalim si you may cut enough or sufficient equipment more checks blame me sabe certify all exports blame me. However, me mention him pieces he got some increase lo agricultural exports he may require more additional infrastructure pack house you Mr. Harem Santo by you Mr. Plonge in a long time. And some naravela infrastructure bagan we hemi all heat treatment facilities. Hemi specific suppose we you Mr. produce exportable fruits. Currently you may not cut. And me vela no putum plante for them from you may no look see you produce enough yet please have export them fruits. But hemi stop lo plan lo me vela say lo time we hemi start commit time we ikat window plo you have exportable fruits we you have treat him through all facilities hemi plo treat him all fruits we only host plo fruit fly or fruit fly mista affect mo kita hemi also popo orange all kita you have export them you must got all infrastructure in place to support them all treatments you have export them. So hemi some lo all areas where me valay look say but still need him lo you miss have sustain him all exports play me lo future where Mr. Come. Yes, so generally question where me ask him yes, me valay kat capacity lo me valay save support him all kita exports play me. Part number 3, question 1. Let me ask him also, say, what and how does the Department of Biosecurity with the Bureau of Standards only work together to ensure exported products meeting international market standards? So yes, we will work together with MFBS. But me give him one example. Cover, we will work with MFBS, but we test them. Look say kava hemi katol hemi one noble variety block kava mi vela certify for export. So all kita only set them standard for testing. After mi vela facilitate them to certify for export. So hemi one example blow collaboration blow mi vela. But just blow generally the mention them the places mi vela ensure them no say all agricultural products only comply with them all sanitary or phytosanitary requirements for importing country. Through all inspections from mifala, all certification from mifala, mo lo side lo fresh produce, hemi oversight lo whole supply export supply chain. Start lo farm, ikasem point where hemi certify export. And lo Bureau of Standards, under lo mandate lo kita, we hemi stop lo Act lo kita number 14 lo 2016. Hemi lo only mandated lo li promote standardization lo industry, commerce, only develop or maintain national standards, only provide them testing and conformity assessment service, and also only certify manufacturing and management systems, and ensure product comply with them all applicable standards. And together, me velai I believe say cooperation or collaboration bimila hemi sabe support them all exports blimi, lo ensure quality, lo site lo products blimi. Question number 2. Hemi ask say what systems are in place and used by the department to protect Vanuatu's borders and control harmful threats entering the country. I think hemi all outlet hemi all work when we village stuff make them every day. Service blood department hemi mostly service oriented. So all systems when we village stuff use to protect them Vanuatu borders. Firstly, hemi import risk management. So me village develop all get conditions all commodity where only you may want them import them come through the country, and time if they approve kita, any person we want to bring him in, but must make sure he comply with the requirements. And the requirements he set, he reduce any risk where he associated with the product come inside the country. And next, you may get border inspection and clearance. You may karma tol get clearance lo airport, you make clearance lo get passengers lo airport or cargo, lo seaport, we look all containers will come, you got plenty where we will stop inspect them, lo make sure say you got any risk lo hem. And also lo all postal entry post offices, me will also karma tol services lo lo check them say you know got any risk goods where me save come through lo pathway. Me vlay also karmatol surveillance lo port of entries blimi. Me vlay karmatol surveillance but detect them say you may got some new pest and disease where me come inside the country. Me vlay focus no more lo port of entries. You may got fruit fly. Me vlay make surveillance blame every 2 weeks. Lo make sure say you know got one new fruit fly species and me come inside the country where me affect them all fruits blame the country. Biosecurity certification systems. Hemi also you may also use them. Hemi make sure say whatever conditions where you may develop them, you may comply with them legislation blame. But at the same time, you may also member all conventions also. International Plant Protection Convention. One convention where we provide them some international standards where you may adopt them to protect them country blame. Another one is World Organization for Animal Health where we provide them assistance with side law animal health. Yes. Next one, we will continue to carry out all awareness programs. We will get all information. We will give him all airline, all plane, all incoming passengers, all aware all information. One him know risk where only must avoid him, carry him through, he come inside, protect them country blame. We will carry out all awareness, public awareness, all time all events where all stuff happen. And also, we will at last time, we will at one. Forum where we will make awareness all importers or exporters, all stakeholders will part all services where biosecurity aims to provide them. Blow me will discuss them. One where me will got mandate to carry out and me will work with them all get. And also some all services where maybe all get only looks by me will improve them, provide them services me call public. And Lastly, hemi collaboration with the regional, more international partners. Hemi mivla all communications blo mivla hemi no nationally no mo, but internationally too blo mivla save kat all updates. Suppose ikat one outbreak lo one pest lo Solomon Islands. Yumi save in advance blo yumi save prepare. Suppose yumi trade with them Solomon Islands. Yumi save come up with them some conditions or requirements blo yumi salim say since you've got peste stop with the yuvla. Hemeno hemi nivla measures when mivla want them blo mivla save protect them country. So hemi one collaboration with the regional, more international, and hemi one platform where we will share with the Naravla biosecurity agencies, blow we will communicate, blow update them if will hem. And lastly, last part, question number 1. Hemi ask about some. So one of the key challenges where department hemi face. Firstly, of course, also me been mentioning human resource. The biggest challenge or demand where department hemi cut from mandate to department hemi so critical. Bro, you cut enough human resource. Bro, you have protect them all borders. Blimey. Time you got limited officers. You may not cover up every place, and you may leave him loopholes where. Isave kat tol nivla pest pagagen hemi kami inside lo country. So human resource hemi one lo limitations where mivle kat currently. Number one, mivle stop make them restructure at the moment, but mivle still communicate with them public service. Blood mivle karem approval. Suppose hemi save approve lo this year bamba hemi kutumas. Number 3, hemi lo side lo la compliance lo export. You make at also oversight we have been mentioning previously say lo farm ikasem point to export. Farmer hemi must comply lo all requirements suppose hemi want them participate lo all export program limi. Plan the time lo some experiences lo mivla look say farmer him not ready yet, but he comply with them all requirements. So maybe one challenge where me still continue to stop make awareness with all farmer. Make sure suppose you want them participate lo all export program ya, all requirement beli me make sure say me meet him market requirement for importing country. Mi vilay also got also mi bintalem sa surveillance pre mi vilay mi focus no mo lo villa santo lo place where you start receive all ship lo conduct them one nationwide surveillance lo plant and animal diseases small pest vilay got limitation lo funding lehme lo this year mi vilay next year mi vilay been submitting one NPP where mi vilay want them carry out this particular program. Belum make say me update them this status me. Time we got all new market opportunities. Bombay negotiation belum me plus set them all get a condition but trade. First something well ask them one me pay status me lo this particular commodity. And me very critical belum me got one updated pest status me save. Time come lo time lo negotiation lo market me you save provide them every information ay lo importing country. Yes, ikat constraint to lo site lo regular surveillance ko lo remote islands, small provinces, and hemi due lo all transportation lo logistical cost. And recently now mi vilay putum NPP hemi kam hemi save help hemi vilay lo carry out nationwide surveillance lo karam updated pest and disease status lo plants or animals. Even though you may continue to carry out surveillance me, but they may not cover up the whole country. Hemi particular places no where you may stop cut entry pro all incoming international trade coming site lehem. Place na yung carry out all surveillance lehem. One lo challenges with department me face me earthquake play me where been happening me lo 2024 seaport office play me town lo wharf in no more operational town me block so me vela putum new office where me just open no more lo nar side lo sibel. And also Los Santo recent earthquake lo March, mi vle must move out lo premises lo Ports and Harbor, lo mi vle come settle lo one office space on top lo fire station. So mi lelipet one challenge from all staff to li concern lo welfare lo get to lo all areas where mi kat all get risk and also mi affect them service delivery to lo all periods and currently me very still stop trying to reconnect them every lines lo phones and internet lo nivel space where me very stop moving it all him. We got need to plus strengthen all provincial service delivery so we make all offices or station finish lo tana me all one offices no more me very want them increase him number of offices ya me iko anta lo mi vele save karamot mo work o mandate lo mi vele lo provincial centers currently lo penama yumi no katuan office it but emi stop lo plan lo mi vele putum officer lo next year iko. And last part lo question where me ask about say how now department we collaborate with the Ministry of Trade, mo Vanuatu Bureau of Standards, lo ensure full compliance, lo all goods we start exporting me go overseas. So me valai putum lo places se me valai work closely with the VBS, also me previously mentioned him, mo Ministry of Trade, lo work together, lo meet him all get the markets overseas. So mi highlight them no more distinct roles plomifala. So Department of Biosecurity, hemi ensure them say all agricultural products will comply with them all sanitary, more phytosanitary requirements. Through all inspection, all surveillance, all certification or any treatments, or verification law throughout the supply chain. Ministry of Trade, mi putum semi responsible lo market access, semi finance market access. With them only create them all get market opportunities with them all importing countries, and then bambay mi vlei save kami NAFTA plo mi vlei negotiate them all conditions plo mi save trade safely with them all countries. And Bureau of Standards also me been mentioned them previously. We provide them all get national standards. We support provide them support quality assurance, conformity assessment, and we ensure them compliance with them packaging, labeling, and traceability. Believe from a collaboration from Ivalaya, Bombay Hemi provide them better coordination, plumitimal export requirements, and also support them with exporters plumitimal standards, and also address many compliance issues where Hemis affect them market law, YUMI law overseas. And Chair, before me finish, in addition law, Hemia, me valay got one framework of cooperation with them Ministry of Agriculture, Livestock, Forestry, Biosecurity, Ministry of Trade, where we still under development. Hemi stop with them all boss lo mi vala, li save discuss about belief lo mi vala se cooperation ya, hemi strengthen them. All coordination belum mila, responsibilities belum mila, collaboration belum mila save improve information sharing belum mila save talk with farmers or stakeholders belum plus support them export market opportunities belum Vanuatu products go overseas. I think ngeten memia Honorable Chair, thank you too much. All team members belum yoli staff suppose all members only got any questions. All team members belum yoli save assist to provide them any clarifications. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Mr. Tari, also my Principal Security Biosecurity Officer, long presentation. Since we got limited time left, let me give him time law senior officials long forestry, long continue with them presentation. Then after let me give him time, honorable members will ask him question. Since we got limited time, so me ask him, officer, suppose you have a brief, no more long, all responses. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, Honorable Chair. Good morning, all committee members. Thank you for the opportunity. Forestry have come forward before the Public Accounts Committee. Have provide them some response in regards to questions raised for the annual report 2025. Firstly, I think apologies by again for my lateness, and the second apologies me on behalf of all colleagues will not have present with me this morning. I think me only no stop two in stop in country, and naravla two only no stop lo botvila. Make him say no save enemy. 1 or 2 points lo overview lo role lo department lo forestry also mo you save department hemikat mandate or administrative responsibility pro lo facilitate and management lo forest resources lo Vanuatu. And all time you may make him work, you may ensure say sustainable forest management, and lo every reports provided annually you may report all work where in line with the approach blow management blow forest resource. I think forestry may receive him a total of 17 questions. For them 3 or 4 fala bills or areas where me raised. So lo interest blow time but by me concentrate lo question. First question, I think me raised for them one point raised in regards to all legal cases. Lo 2025 department me got commitment, blow me must spend 2 legal cases. One me around 37 million Vanuatu. And then another one me around 16.7 million Vanuatu, where me total up to 54 million Vanuatu. And I think the statement when me raised inside the annual report, me due to these legal cases, me affect them operation budget, and then me affect them overall performance output blow Department of Forestry 2025. So the second question, all cases, one me also specific court cases here. First one, one court case where me regarding one accident where me happened lo Claims Hill, I think few years back, where me cause him one man him lose some life by him, and then some narafalauli. I think one of which me make him claim me got a permanent injury. So me civil case number 1147 of 2021. That person by the name Chaklo Bakwa with the Vanuatu government. And then narafala case me one out of court settlement where ministry drew leadership Lovislo Dici with them Lovislo director Lo Forestry only come Lo agree with them on make one settlement with them a lawyer Lo claimers Lo Lisa make out of court settlement. Hemi one outstanding claim Lo all NFI crews all National Forest Inventory crew since 2019 to 2021, Department of Forestry has carried out National Forest Inventory. Through one project where project has come end, but then it got all outstanding DSA claim all officers will spend them time in the field. So amounted to that amount. Question number 3 is, has forestry had to defer operation activities because of, I think responsible mivla loblesa se mivla no different too much all programs or activities we start a business plan, but mivla implement them one minimal approach due to budget. So then the overall traffic lights performance forestry 2025 by looks mivla achieving no 73% all targets mivla. You got around 49 indicators or targets, and then 73% no more when mivla have achieving, 22 and partly achieved, and 4% mivla no have achieving. Well, next point, lo side lo forest protection. In regards question, in base lo when in current rate lo deforestation. I think in been cut one mention lo business plan about 150% data where we mention that 50% confession or loss lo forest areas specific lo one project site no one activity site lo west coast, but not the national data where that 50%. But generally lo refer lo question lo site lo deforestation or forest loss lo Vanuatu. I think we carry out one study where one analysis from 2008 to 2018 where we swam all the different confession forest to different land use, and you may come find names around 24,000 hectares forest lose that period of 10 years. And then which means full up some 75% loss specifically some cropland or agriculture production and agriculture development and development. Another question too is which provinces now only experience more deforestation. I think Miflay cut the whole nationwide data all the different islands with them rate loss plus specific all get only experience more losses mostly all happen centers blumi or island of Semefate, for example, and then Santo and little bit Lotana with them Malekula or Malamba. All specific islands of Semefate, Santo, Tana, Malekula. All get now all islands we only experience them full up deforestation activity, not specifically logging operations or forestry operations, but from all development, so some agriculture expansion, livestock expansion, and also all subdivisions and all other infrastructure development. Another question is when action na mi vlay tekem mi save prevent them or protect them all convention. I think while all policies ministry where some department stand on one ministry only no talk one yet agriculture me want them increase production livestock me them increase production without taking on board some how you must have harmonize some policy you may ensure say you may not look at speed of deforestation but me feel want them balance them off all policies here by me feel to impose them all policies. So example, national forest policy, mi vlai one them establish in 20,000 hectares, planted trees, and then the current policy direction blo ministry too, mi task mi vlai mas plan 1 million tree by 2030. So I may stable some one mandate to mi vlai save mekem, so mi approach where you mi taken blo try blo reduce or balance rate blo deforestation with restoration activity, and also mi vlai develop more relevant strategies. Mi vlai got one forest and landscape strategy where mi current na ya where mi help mi vla blo save restore all degraded or deforested areas. And currently, since last year I come, lo business plan blo mi vla priority program reforestation activity, restoration activities, and forest conservation and protection. So by me, stop for the next 5 years. All efforts when we taken, we have a balance forest loss with all restoration initiatives. You got 2 questions or 3 questions on side law compliance and enforcement. You got one statement on side law some weak forest compliance and monitoring. Question raised. Why now department is still recruit one compliance officer? I think Department of Forestry regulate some operations where sometimes legal implications behind, and inside the current structure got one position senior compliance officer, and look importance must recruit one legal officer, advise him director and also all officers, side legal matters. And also me mention them two legal fees where me pay me for the past history of forestry. I think to Valaya one of the many legal fees where forestry implicated them, and so probably you got one legal officer, staff, provide them all genuine advice. Of course, you got state law staff, low level department from day to day. You may need him that officer, and I think officer supposed to recruit you may got budget plan, you may have make recruitment at the moment. Director with them HR ministry or list of work process recruitment. We got one specific question, Hamas inspection, you may been carried out 2025, so all reports when we come all field offices and we start annual reports, you make a total of 42 field inspections when we carried out across island Vanuatu. Number one, all breaches. Suppose you got any breaches, licenses or any detected and licenses were detected and prosecuted. Me fly site sandalwood no more. Me fly been I got some only breachable conditions, license, all geta, and then only penalized by paying fees, only pay all penalties, all fees, only for them condition, license, all geta, only program. Next one, side data and monitoring. All questions raised in regards to national planted forest inventory. Questions why now national planted forest inventory no complete. I think business plan 2025 you may cut target two islands no more you may carry out planted forest inventory land, and planted forest inventory one expensive exercise and one timely exercise, and blow you carry out within lo 1 year, but no possible. So lo business plan lo 2025 you taketem no two islands lo you have carry out, and if I anticipate se me probably take 2 more years before you complete the nationwide planted forest inventory, and for the budget allocated for that particular activity, me allow him you make him carry out based 2 islands at a time, or some small islands by me 3 or 4 islands. Another question: how can the department accurately measure reforestation achievement without updated inventory data? I think everyday extension work you work with the small farmers, and without one inventory, but you take all records for the number of seedling you distribute him farmer, or number of hectares you assist him farmer establish him, and MNI by hemi one way where you have collect them data apart from one inventory, but end day without ongoing monitoring or visitation of farmer you not have a status or successful rate or trees will grow. That's why planted forest inventory is important. You must cut what we call them ground truthing. You must have a verify say yes, this actual hectares may survive, or this number of trees may survive. So I must have happen together, but always important. You must cut one inventory. You verify all data. So total number of seedling where you may give him out, or hectares where you may establish him. Next question: when will a complete GIS-based national forest monitoring system be operational? I think at the moment, Department of Forestry we got finished one operational or one established forest monitoring system. Also, me explain them earlier. You may 2019 to 2021, you may carry out national forest inventory where me natural forest, and then you may establish the monitoring system. I think question may raise specifically from planted forest. Slowly, all islands we may complete him. You may start input all data equal current system we may start at the moment. In the hope that the coverage may complete in every islands, then full data blended forest inventory may house to inside system where we start finish. Next question in line forestry single window system where one system under Department of Customs. Questions: has the forestry single window system increased revenue, export, or reduced processing time? I think answer straight no more. Say no increase in revenue, pay help reduce processing time. All clients only come inside only yes. So revenue increase by determined by the quantity of commodity or license, number of license with them system we stop and we reduce normal processing time and facilitation. Next one: what safeguard exists to prevent illegal timber or sandalwood exports? I think with them also me relate back in single window. I think with them current system where we stop, and now forestry become also one member inside single window, and me help from me cut multiple layers or approval processes. Time where one client me submit one application blehem by cut all officers whereby only screen him, and then by cut one superior whereby me must approve him before director me issue one export permit. Or so single window me can help me knock out all illegal export and from by country lo mivelatu by isave give him assurance lo biosecurity lo lisave make mol fumigation or lisave make mol nara processes lo algata. And of course, you make at forestry regulations and all export protocols or procedures where we govern under law all regulation. So any client when we want them export, they must follow all prescribed processes. Last point or questions, lo side institutional capacity in relates to delayed institutional restructuring. Questions why forestry restructuring still awaiting approval. I think me feel like at one exercise lo restructuring lo ministry and forestry with biosecurity me can lo delay. The reason lo forestry why me delay me from incomplete implementation below 2015 structure. So within 2015 structure, you make it one vacant position below 24 position, and then if I submit him or restructuring below forestry or PSC, or no have approval from decisions and must implement them 100% below existing structure before you must have a migrate or law. So that's the reason why may not have approved. And that's lead me to the next question. How many vacant positions? So me mentioned, me feel like at 24 vacant positions at the moment. Fortunately, they all budgeted for this year 2026, and me feel like start and finish all process recruitment. Once this 24 position will be filled, then restructuring it by process by continue back again. Final question. So what impacts do staff shortage have on compliance monitoring and extension services? We feel like at around 35 permanent operation and technical staff at the moment. And then most of which are based lo Villa with them Los Santo. And then one or two bay provinces or three. So you may talk about compliance and monitoring, and you may say you may get around 300,000 population of Vanuatu, and suppose you divide by 35 by me around one officer by me ratio below 8,571 forestry needs. So I mean big imbalance loblisa. So for example, one officer normal lo topa, you make around over 10 islands lo topa, and then we have lo sola, then you got some activity happen lo Torres or lo Kawa, but I mean no save make more monitoring and compliance at the same time. So Mivla really look impact lo shortage lo staff with them performance lo Mivla or work progress with them compliance issues. Chair, I think many responses where Mr. Have provide them for them all questions will rest. Thank you too much.
Thank you. You may acknowledge Mr. Boom, also manage operations long forestry. Thank you, lo presentation, please. Me now allow time, lo honorable members. Suppose you look at any question, lo raise them. Now me give him time level. First, honorable member, lo FAT Rural, Honorable Fred Samuel.
Thank you, Chairman. All official, good morning, and also good morning, lo honorable members, and also good morning, lo citizens, lo Vanuatu. We'll stop tune online, mo follow up hearing session today morning. Firstly, all official, I think lo behalf of me, mo I think lo behalf of Lembis, me tell them thank you too much, lo good flow work you will stop making. Mi vilai note all challenges we vilai putum lo presentation bli vila. Earthquake, delay, lo side public service, lo side recruitment, limited budget and funding. Many issues, all challenges we face every day as we try to deliver all service and implement them all roles and responsibility, all policy, direction and act legislation. And give him so on the note, thank you to us. Even the natural disaster also earthquake too, got impact lo everyone, all human being, all machine. So thank you to us. Thank you to lo respond lo committee. Lo response written response, lo director of biosecurity, lo official lo forestry, fable explanation response accepted. This was in writing by good Thomas from some time we want in writing, I go through Lembakan. But anyway, equally well, thank you so much for the comprehensive reform response we will provide them law. We will tell morning. We got few comment and also we got questions. Lo me ask him, especially lo side lo in particular lo coconut rhinoceros beetle (CRB). First comment lo me want to tell much mas Babako digi pleasant with one very beautiful archipelago island, lo Vanuatu, one tropical island, rich lo soil, lo forest, marine resources, etc. Having said that, you got all risk too and potential challenges which have affected all resources we Babako di pleasant milema. You got full up kakai or commodity where you may start producing every day. But some people are commodity where you may consume every day domestically, but also potentially we have exported, maybe coconut, lo kafa, lo sandalwood, taro, lime, cattle, and the list goes on. So, emilo interest plo you may have run, you've learned more, but you may have run including all good citizens plo Vanuatu, you may must protect them all resources, yeah. For various reasons, one in particular, main one, you may human being, you may need kakai. So it's very important, you must protect them all crops, all timber, all beef and cattle and marine resources. You must have a continue, you may feeding population, you may Vanuatu, where we continue to increase every year. Secondly, all commodity yields and coconut, very important too from you museum, make money make business, trade domestically, but also internationally. Yeah? And internationally, we talk about export, which we want something where you focus lemnaya, especially this government, but you must, while you consume domestically, you must also tap into international demand, market waste outside, place produce production, and of course, increase income blow farmers or people believe me, but also GDP blow nation believe me. Also some little commodities, in particular coconut, and we also help in building materials, or furniture, etc. So coconut is one very important commodity. Unfortunately, we are affected by CRB. Yeah? Question, we got several questions to ask him. And thank you for the effort we have been done, and thank you for the comprehensive information we provide them. But I think question on the masking, Mrs. people bring me to Vanuatu, but listen, but interested, and probably before me asking me, I know them say CRP, and a highly investive pest, and produce capacity, and fast, and of course, we have a spread over a large area, and you will mention say eradication, and generally not achievable. Dr. Gyatumi, our Minister of Agriculture, we've been telling one parliament session, say CRB is here to stay. So thinking to eradicate them completely may be impossible, if I may say so. As possible, but margin is very small. So people will want to will start listening to the official blame, or little blame say probably thinking to eradicating by me almost close to impossible. So you must work no more to minimize them. And thank you, Lord, good solution where you will put them. I think all important question we ask him. First one, you may spend them a lot of public fund, eradicate them or try to come up with a measure, reduce spread, CRP. We want them possibly have a respond to committee, ask them say how much has been invested. You will outlaw them all resources, all people, all teams, all travel, but you got one amount of money since we all effort we start, we eradicate them CRP, how much has been invested so far? Any out of interest too, we survey. Secondly is, we know them say got some improvement, but they got some hard evidence, some say it's actually slowing down. And are we seeing some concrete evidence on Efate and also on Navla Island? So, any second question, me. Number 3 question, me concern any one disaster, you may accept me come, but we can learn from it. One challenge we must learn from it. Me notim say been got a lot of effort, finance and human resource been invested to get them CRP. Concern me any supposed affect them commodity or coconut. Definitely there's something. You will pray Papa God in Okim Narwan. But there's definitely something is gonna come that's gonna affect chicken, pigs, cattle, taro or lamb or sandalwood or kafa. So concern me, firstly, me think you should learn a lot of lesson from how we trying to fight CRP, but also we must prepare for potential attack which have become law or navla prime commodity blimia. Concern me now when we start come up with and I might think outside too much, but what you say, okay, we have coconut, which is one of our major commodity. What if tomorrow you make at one we come, you have a them cover? Or prime commodity blimi and you tremble diversify, you tremble come out little services sector. So you rely too much on tourism, but tourism may be vulnerable. All market or people come outside. Suppose one country may change some regulation plan, it could affect the natural disaster affect them, tourism in town. So really say message is we have to invest a lot on our productive sector, in agriculture, in our marine resources. But my concern is that are we prepared? We're fighting CRP now. What's going to come next? And are we prepared for that? And then all concerns, all questions we make at me clear and me take note lema. No issue of public service. Sorry, me no got any question. I think me one them assure me will officials of this government. You will amendment me pass lo parliament lo BSc. By got one session, second extra session is to come. We will be amending the act. So we want them to improve Public Service Commission, and you want the government particular reform inside the Public Service Commission. You improve on PSC, when we recruitment agency, HR harm the government, make them say you become more efficient. Meetings after meetings, departments after departments, the government will start to talk about issue law, public service. So whilst you may expect them, you will do, continue to push, make sure you form a provision. We are doing our part to reform public service. Make sure say you may strengthen public service. All vacancy is filled in a very short time. Period. You know, affect them operation. I think none of the assurance want them keep level. But thank you too much. You will listen to the question and we look forward to respond. Thank you too much, Chairman.
Thank you, honorable member. You may give him time law. Officials belong biosecurity.
Okay, good morning all honorable members. Me try to answer first question in relation to Amas money now. Government will check them can blow me try to manage them coconut rhinoceros hospital. I think lo time you me cut coconut rhinoceros hospital, you may find them say you me cut lo country lo 2019 and then you me cut one state of emergency lo time I think you may use over 30 million, but you may start them all work you may try and blow eradicate them time we start yet lo mangali liu start yet lo island yeah. And then later on, PSCM approved law department and me some all support officers play you me, only come in blow only helping me with them work at time we state of emergency and me go end. It been taken long time little bit, play me got approval and then you make 20 support officers only come. Me been apply from one NPP. And we are fortunate that NPP may approve for 20 million, but then most of the money I used for you may look lo wages, or you may blow money blow wages blow all workmen, and then only around 2 million now you may use some blow operations. Straight.
Let me give him time, lo honorable official.
Thank you, all honorable members and chair. Lo Adam lo all contributions plo yumi concerning question lo member plo yumi lo FRT rural. Second question around exact confirmation whether is takat improvement lo management efforts we yumi sta making. Also yumi survey. And you mentioned them rightly, and you want disaster, and you want learning experience too, plo department and plo work with them one pest. And throughout 2019, come kasem 2025, you may also karem more harem survey challenge too, plo data, plo help them, you may plo understand them whether we are really reducing CRP or not. At the moment, you make a visual observation, no more you may survey look. Lol coconut say you make ikat regrowth, you make all fungus where you me harem tete where me so growth lo santo, and with them challenge team is that work to plo improve all current systems plo you me plo collect them all data plo really tell them lo you me one story say me really work, and you me pin work with them some all systems also all IT tools, all data systems so you may been use them before, and you Mr. try and move lehem lo improve lo operations this time because so you may been work with the some lo data sa where you may been use them lo help them you may preliminarily understand them say mo look service say efforts please Mr. reduce, and if you want to move forward lehem lo EAI ko you may also tell them thank you lo ivla approve one lo support please me lo funds we can lo digitize them plan the all operations plo mivlan heme include to one data system where pa you use plo surveillance and monitoring plo efforts plo management plo CRP, and heme team plo you Mr. work lehem with them cooperation plo ministry plo trade to use one ArcGIS system whereby me help them you me plo really quantify more efforts here. And lastly plo all the questions or comment regarding how now you may service you may protect them could both apply me lol nara exotic pest we stop around the region or lol trading partners play me. Also acting director been mentioning you make all collaborations law that all NPPOs national plant protection organizations law region with the internationally plo got all ability plo got all pest intelligence so you may survey information about trading partner play you may all pepet mol sequest up with them all get us so. Currently, department is go under review more policies, institutional frameworks, more legislation, plus strengthen more pre-border assessments, so before one commodity reaching source, you want them strengthen them all conditions where commodity by come with them, so risk by reduce lo site before he come lo yumi lo Vanuatu. And not only that, but improve also inspection and surveillance capacity playing lo border. So time you come, you may want more extra or maybe advanced tools to improve how you may inspect lo border. Time could see arrive more how you may detect them all sick, more pepet lo border playing. So this current exercise is currently happening, and you may assure you may lo this morning, and also public with the watch. So by you make improve efforts when pamivlay seek him support lo government of the day. Provide them additional financial supports lo area plo technologies tools plo use them at the borders to protect them more facilitate them trade. Thank you.
Thank you long respond. You may give him time lo honorable member plo Malekula.
Thank you, Chair. I think me one of my colleague MP lo FAT lo talk around lo CRP we stop. I want to talk with me sabe only stop every time say prevention is better than cure. Most law every coconut producer lo plaza, Emilio not. And by you talk about Malakula, Ambrem, Sando, Malo, Aure, Olketana, Villa producer Procopra. And Naya, Miluk Lobese, lo report give la put to finish one map lo plaza. What a trap from me identify finish, kata CRP spreading lo Sando. And me look say me when I'm telling thank you to all efforts you last time again to laboratory blimi production of fungus or temple virus potrama limitima motaonem little bit spread plus CRP and whenever los no prevention o me mas que ma o sim na yama nakula o sim iminara me yuli eko ikamlo imise ikata spread plus CRP finish lo malakula ambra mi no sabe yet Malo ahora mi no sabe, so mi no saber lo satu prevention na program blimi, lo satu surveillance monitoring. Ibi putum sa im set up something instavinis lo tram limiti ma spread ikam lo onar la islands. Why mi talamos yan for moli. Malo ahora polista ko sa santo malakula mi chest next no. Ambra ko sa malakula no. So mo no saber no lo satu prevention program blimi, one steps ni mi tegam. Lo tram limiti spread ya. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. You may give him time of whistles.
Thank you, Lo. Question. You make I think, Lo presentation blomivla, Linden me explain him little bit. You make all traps. You may use small PVC with them all bucket traps. Where you make basically lo every province. You may call them all early warning systems. So list up especially all port of entries primi, all wharfs, all airport. List up first instance for where me cut coconut rhinos hospital all islands by you may find them now all early warning traps for you me. Lo molecular you may cut 8. You may cut all PVC traps here. Where you may place and finish around lo island lo molecular, and apart from all PVC with them all bucket traps here, you may cut to one something we like call them ABS, and me all artificial breeding sites, all artificial breeding boxes where lo island lo place here, you may cut maybe over 200 boxes where we like place them around lo FAT. I think Los Santos around over 300 boxes. You make all boxes here where all officers only building finish and then only mix him all hoot welly rotten, all stuff up coconut. Anything where by him likely blow one mama pitel and misave go in blow me breed lehem. After you build him all boxes here, you cut all fungus here now well linden and me explaining finish. Only apply more fungus. All fungus only stop help him you only control them coconut rhinos hospital. So once we build the boxes, apply fungus. One mama pitel me look out and place flow breed and me come go inside all boxes here. Pay all fungus only stop finish. So you make all artificial breeding boxes here too. You may make them one you may place them to Narvla Islands only stop ready in case pitel me go. You got fungus and me stop finish. Time once pitel mi ko mi lay egg, all eggs where mi lay, once only hatch, partly infected by fungus, and hopefully fungus by mi kilimol kita. Thank you.
Thank you, Long. Respond. We give him time, Honorable Member Plo Malaure, Honorable Alan Liki.
Thank you, Chair Plo Kim Time. Thank you, me listen with them interest. Since you missed up lo issue lo CRP me wala Olympic lo not pa me wala mo concern about the me from say on protection I think me wala na ista give him out all province lo me wala na I give him out protection lo cobra pe question lo me about them human resource you tell them lo me lo presentation say you me got 40 permanent staff 56 contract, 36 CRP. To me, that you put them too much contract. How now you assure them Yumi, lo not, se by all kata li perform to their very best, plo karamot work ya. From work no one easy task. After you put more kata lo contracts, it is plo kata I stop lo contract no mo. Not only perform, I don't care. Mi karamania mi stop small time no mo. You know got one thing plo you mi sabe move more kata ko permanent. Plo li focus lo me. Only focus lo 36 contract ko you put lo CRB. You sabe formalization position plo you will sabe work plo formalization position plo kata plo li full time focus lo me. Focus lo CRB. From CRP come so serious na ya. Time stop lo suranda. Mi 15 minute by banana boat no mo ikolo constituency plo mi. Therefore mi consent too much time you put mo kata contract. Mi no sabe se pa li perform or no perform lo expectation bli mi or not. So why now you me put mo kata contract mi sabe formalize mo position plo kata lo li tekem oli tekem ownership lo work ya from me serious too much suppose we CRP yendare mo susumol all island blo mi bala constituency blo mi bala ba mi destroy me pri coconate from se all staff call sab no lo look and film mo you me look impact him lo pot vila pick one finish so mi question blo mi se 36 CRP official se you me no sabe automatic kata ko lo contract ko lo permanent lo li teke ownership lo work ya since Mike stop with me second question blo mi mi wonder director mi ko lo manage up lo forestry thank you lo presentation mi class lo presentation mi listen with interest mi got one question no mo I got one you Mr. Trump lo you talk about replanting all this stuff pe I got one plant particular interest lo mi so mi biblo malaure I got one plant is ta corona ya hemi stablo heart shape leaf plem mi heart shape hemi grow wild too much bibig wala leaf hemi destroy every primary forest ya mi no sabe how na when name you like him lem pe ikat you will tekem you will kat any plan plo destroy me from him mi damage him every bibig wala hoot you mi stop to photo forest ya pa mi planem peso si mi no control them wild rope ya we hemi leaf plem mi also one heart shape Minister, you will look or you will not look, so she will look, please, got any plan blame, you want to have it. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Firstly, you may give him law officer long officer law biosecurity, then after you may give him time law forestry. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. Thank you, Honorable Member. Malaure, the question where I raised. Regarding all contracts, yes. Also, maybe mention him. Maybe got the current structure, you got 56 permanent positions. And maybe full map 40 finish as of last year. This year, maybe full map. But again, you got some recruitment is still in progress, and but maybe complete him the whole structure before end of this year. So also experience for forestry structure mi vele mas full map everyone before mi vele save submit him restructure. Question aside for contract officers ya SMA mi staff pro plan mi vela from issue plus side pro renew contract every time mi prolong long time too much. The restructure pro department currently when mi vele start preparing to submit him. Hemi also create them all positions whereby me will absorb them or get them come inside the new structure. We make them set lot time lot responses will get our remote work continuously. So hemi stop lo plan lo me will have absorb them get lo new structure. Currently by me will still engage them get lo contract until lo time we structure from me approved and by me will have absorb them get them come inside lo new structure. Thank you.
Thank you. You may give him time law forestry.
Okay, thank you. Question raised in regards to Robia, where is the climb law forest or trees play middle of Vanuatu. I think common name blame you may stop sing out them say me big leaf or bislama name blame big leaf. And he got one scientific name we call him Meremia peltata. So Robiana we me one big concern and lo Department of Forestry me come one big concern from me one law drivers law forest loss or degradation law Vanuatu. And he stop lo category lo someone invasive species and work with them invasive species and stop lo mandate lo Department of Environment. And how you mean lo forestry you mean manage them? You mean manage them through lo all some you mean promote them reforestation ya no? Lo things man he make them clearance lo one area where me covered by big leaf and then he plant them tree or he make them integrated farming system lo he manage them. You make some management approaches where you may carry them out through lo project based no more and me focus lo some lo project sites no more. You got some success story where you make them all clearance lo big leaf lo you may replace them with them all trees and all agroforestry systems and all other forestry practices lo you may manage them and wish lo me lo department no more say you may got one national project where me should come lo you may help me lo you may eradicate them or you may manage them big leaf throughout lo Vanuatu from you go lo every island lo you may big leaf me spoil them and me share them same concern and me continue lo promote them reforestation lo things say you may manage them and me continue to lo seeking more assistance lo you may have got one strong government support or support when me come lo you may manage them big leaf lo Vanuatu. Thank you. Me hope so me provide them some clarity lo question.
Thank you, Law. Respond. You may give him time, Law. Can long honorable member Pluma Laure.
Thank you. Law respond Law. Big leaf me one time make one supplementary no more question Law. You mean Law biosecurity from recruitment where you will been respond him. Me one time say no say how soon by you will make a recruitment from me ask him question The reason being is you stop tilem, you no forget. Se coconut play croi kasem stage we stop them naya. Hemi take him number of years. And suppose we you mean no make him hurry up. After you mean miss them piteli cross him lo pikailan ikam lo smolelan. You mean sabi sama damage by cosem. So Mimi want to say how soon by me make a recruitment from all manner suppose lo all staff lo sites before piteli come in from easy blow piteli kilim coconut pe it take them time it take them number of years blow you grow one coconut me will away live lo cobra by me will interest too much because I was all money probably come time from Olgatana but all stop lo help them all constituency blow me will up blow talem when employee me make them best approach blow me zoom so how soon by me say make them all recruitment yeah next year 2028 to 29, please. We want one answer. Thank you, Thomas.
Thank you, honorable member. You make that supplementary question, honorable member Plo Fate.
Thank you, Chairman. You will take note lo question lo MB lo malo. What time by you will recruit? So take me very clear. Question lo me supplementary no more. Me around all resource play finance with the human resource. So lo challenges play you will not limited export infrastructure, of course that require budget, insufficient and inconsistent funding, and limited resource. Yeah. Big question for me, I'm mindful of people issues where we like that PSC, but having said that, there's an institution in place where you got process where we follow up, make sure the recruitment is done. Question for me, all officials say, we know them say establish challenges, but when now you will establish them, or what have you done to make sure that the positions are filled within the fastest time you will have achieving with them so much ever you can do. What have you been doing about it? And one now challenge Have you got the approval? Where is the delay? Why are we not getting the people recruited on time? We want the people to make it very clear. You mean committee awelem, but also people Vanuatu pali awelem from all people only expect them service delivery. If we are complaining and saying we lack human resource, that's not our citizens' problem. That's our problem, our collective problem. You will all officials with the all member of parliament, more current government. Nah? So we want to say, what have you done, or what have you been doing about it, and when now all stumbling block, make them feel recruitment. Secondly, I mean, budget. What, okay, you will let them down, you will put themselves some challenges, but what have you done? What have and commitment have you done to make sure say all budget taken as far as all leaders play MBC or TG finance the approval place have come to parliament, or did we not approve it in parliament, or did MBC not approve it? We want them know possible have make it clear. Because once it's clear, MLP everyone. All people only have we place no stumbling blocks problem, we will all MP, we will have if it's our fault, let's take ownership of that. Let's push the government. Let's put the embassy to make budget available. From some MP Plomalo, I right blue tell them. Time is not on our side. Next best is available any time. And that's my concern of a statement Blumi. We're dealing with CRP. But what about our prime committee, prestigious committee Blumi cover? What am now next best? I'm guarantee well, I don't want to guarantee, but me pray lo coach we knock at Maruan, but there's potential to have one. Huh? You live in the tropics and it's subject to pest attacking our natural commodities. Huh? Me have a question, me clear. Thank you, Chairman Blumi, so make a supplementary question.
Thank you, Honorable Member. You may give him time law, senior vessels law, Department law biosecurity.
Thank you, Chair, with all members, and questions raised and concerns where Mivlai taken very seriously, and Mivlai note them say public too me share same concern all challenges when Mivlai got, and also the challenges where any pepet or sick is have a cosem law, all resources and all potential commodities play me export them. Specifically law restructuring, at the moment current structure play me very limited. That's where a limited number of offices where only staff naya, and also implementation me take quite some time. As of last year until this year, you may up to 90% complete recruitment law structure law 2020 come kasam 2025. The new structure at the moment is step under review, and current communications are already established with public service. You cut current reviews for positions naya, including all processes for discussions for current approval with the public service. That's already happening, and we hope that this structure will be passed to public service by this year and be started implementation next year. Ikoplo harem several concerns we come mokatol officers law all established provinces and all ports of entry where you me some constituency members say you me share a concern lehem. I think him anumu misave give him about restructuring. Thank you.
Thank you, long respond. I think Honorable Member Plo Malaure mi askem lo sable contract. Suppose mi sabe karawan respond leme.
Thank you. Lol contracts play so tuvla technical sections for biosecurity mi lo plant health with animal health, and one lol key activities for biosecurity na mi monitoring mo surveillance. Inside lo current structure you make two all in the island officers play you me where you want to improve in the island biosecurity play you me, so all officers play you me will list up lo under lo contract or likat capacity finish and bali fit in lo section lo surveillance mo monitoring with them in the island biosecurity where we established inside the proposed structure. Thank you.
Thank you, long respond. Immediate time, law Honorable Member Plo Santo Rural, Honorable Franklin William Ezra.
Thank you, Chairman. Thank you to lo Yumi lo wishes we me come make a presentation today morning. Me listen with them big interest. We got few questions. First time kami target questions kami kalau principal biosecurity officer beliau mi harem yutalem la today morning se CRB come pai kamplo stop. Now, concern blow Yumi, she already Yumi sabe cost blame, wait a much more coconuts blue Yumi. One assurance na pa sabe give him lo Yumi, all people blow Andrea, say suppose he stop. By continue blow kilimul coconuts blue Yumi, o by ikat way pa Yumi sabe megan blue Yumi continue lo life blow coconut blue Yumi blow sustain him. Living blow Yumi, especially Yumi, Mr. Blow Roro, may even plant lo copra. And question number 1 blow me. Question number 2, I also relate to one MMP blame me left at stop question or stop talam concern blame. Maybe no stop blow report blame me, but also MMP concern. Me want them ask him the morning ya. Blow Yumi got one answer so that people only have a harem. Ikat one pitel way Mr. Also mitala me out on report but since you will stop me want to give an answer say true or no on pitel way stop naya Mr. or stop you should block limpico somehow storan is the corona naya say only fine Mr. Kai Kavana with them taro me want them always responsible you answer them to confirm all people believe me say true also or no cat. Number 2 question blow me. Number 3 question, last year me lead one team, me like town Los Santo, look around, make site visits, all inquiries, committee. Me like go pass biosecurity building me we stop opposite fire station. Lo place also team leader, me like been come find them out, me got one laboratory stop here. But inside me empty no more. You know got something inside it. All equipment you know got. Question blue is one status flow laboratory as of today you stop talk. I think me all questions me got blue payo. But me keep them. Me continue. Kami ko lo forestries. Very interesting block at Ovisa what TV with them all responsible questions we stop lo annual report. Me like question about them finish. We got 1 or 2 maybe outside lo annual report last year, but since you missed up also always responsible, we want them garam some answers and people probably harem too. First one me must declare interest premium say people Sando rural. Ikatan pigula logging company which happen Los Sando ya. One Chinese company where they cut them huge amount of logs. We stop log around. Rope crash climb over them, all wood rotten. Since you Mr. Concern lo forestry play or forest play me. You will aware ministry aware monocat. One am na you make him concern him issue ya. Most logs all stop lo push kasam today. Only no collected out lo push. And one question. Number 2 question blow me. You must have got concern about replanting blow trees blow me. Me at one time me one forester too me walk lo push temul boy me pin remember good time you will stop katemul lok you will stop replant same time kadol all of visas lo forestry so lista come around temulan kulisa block kata block count temul loks hamas something hamas lok you me katem town ni me replant them question belum bisa today is happen yet or no cat you me sabe hamas lok you me sta katem lo push or no cat link with them question ya, the one them ask more about necessary me forestry. Si bisa continue with them necessary me plo necessary all trees so you say replant. Suppose yes, reminder you be normal procedures plo how you miss away access him. All replanting ya, play make them replanting lo push. You must pay him or you give free all farmers, all people play me play replant them, play me maintain them forest law. All provinces play you me. I think all question me got. Thank you, Tomas.
Thank you, Honorable Vice Law. Question raised by me. Firstly, me give him time law forestry. Let's have a respond. Then later on, me give him time law biosecurity.
Thank you, Chair, and thank you, Law. Question. First time lo issue lo looking operations Los Santo. I think one Chinese company where we call them Vanuatu Forest Industry Limited. And yes, we been obtaining one locking license lo 2021, and since then we operate. And now I think he been harvesting all logs and you mentioned him. He got one stockpile establo Palekula, and then he got one stockpile establo area blo Sara, and from 2021 to 2024, he got some non-compliance issues. Megem say you me director lo time me suspend them operations blo algeta. Blo li no more harvest them any log. And then he got all decisions only made through the Council of Ministers. Blo you miss allow him algeta blo li export existing logs where he stop. And unfortunately, from 2024 to now, only no manage to export them out or logs where only stockpile where only stop, and even continuous checks or reminder with the department me stop remind them all get up only no make them any efforts to export until. Last week, only testatem process, plo only make them exports on existing logs where the stockpile is up. It got all issues where only cut with the land owners, all the resource owners, and even with them some forestry regulations. As much as possible, forestry, when they make sure they only must export them out all existing logs where we stop. Blow make them say you know some west, but at least you got one export blow. All I know too, at least the looks and resource blow get time well utilized. Second one, low site blow reforestation. Also, me mention him lo story and blow me earlier. Say reforestation, and me always stop also one priority program, and also in practice blow before. You also me rightly mention them. Time you cut them down one tree, me fly encourage them man blow me say plan them additional 10 extra, for example. But lo efforts where department me take them, me continue to promote them. Reforestation or restoration program. If I work with them all farmers, sublime forestry seedlings lo algeta, blo lisave continue blo replant them. And one little challenge is if I face maybe change of interest. Currently, fulablo yumi all farmer only 10 block from all crops will shorten. Only plant them kaffa instead, only plant them cocoa, only plant them all root crops. Choice blow choosing forestry is very small at the moment. That's why Baba you miss a talem say rate blow reforestation maybe I'm slow, but from interest I'm shift. Make them say full of only no more interest or focus from any one long-term investment, one long-term commitment. Blow you plan them 3 today, but by me taking you over 20 years blow you harvest them, so I mean choose otherwise. Lo site lo nurseries, yes, you make at all lo Kaufman nurseries, you make at all standard Kaufman nurseries, lo 6 provinces blow you me. When we resourced with them all staff, with them all planting materials, where any farmer he mis have come blow me source and planting materials blame. And also through all projects where we fly Patlehem, we fly establishing all community nurseries too. You mean Los Santo, you make quite a number of community nurseries through all projects, we fly support them. Blow only have help plus supply more planting materials to all interested farmers. Thank you.
Thank you, Thomas. Lo respond. I give him time. Lo officials long biosecurity.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you, lo question we come, lo Honorable Member Plo Santo Rural. I think the question where you raise them up, by me answer them first one, by another colleague for me, suppose chair through you, by me sabi answer them number 2 question, mo lo lab, by another colleague, suppose me chair, by me provide them some clarification lemia. So lo site plus CRB lo Santo, also tok kay mitalam sa CRB, hemi kam lo stop, mi velay tok also say every Naravala country, we got CRB, only live with them, and only provide them a long-term management where hemi manage some population lo kita, and lo plan lo department lo long run, hemi stop affected me na hemi stop cut all impacts them, but you may got assurance, you may got all management measures where you may stop apply or stop work finish. Also, me been mentioning previously, say you may got all approaches where you may have a me will stop continue please na ya. I mean, one we call them all integrated pest management practice. So you may know use one normal biocontrol from Bombay. You may the time where you may use biocontrol fungus virus. Hemi spread lo population lo kita suppress them, but hemi no address them sanitation. So suppose ikat all coconut all sa protein where you no clean him up all kita, hemi kam one breeding site lo kita. So hemi no support them one way sa tram na make. So you must address them kita lo every level. So you got sanitation where you may appreciate them suppose community too, only save help him ivla. Lo site lo clean him up all plantations or breeding sites where you stop. Lo him save clean him out. And bambay mivla assurance mivla kat 2 laboratory taon where mivla start to produce all biocontrols. You got 1 stop lo VRTC. Where mivla stop continue to work with them all staff lo ground. Lo him save continue to apply all biocontrols in the field. All artificial breeding boxes where Nara colleague officer may been mentioning. You may also set them up where hemi attract them beetle. Suppose where beetle let me start come one place. Me will stop put them on lure where me also stop them. Mo inside the breeding box kat all wood all rotten one. Pe me add them to all manure. Also seed foul where hemi attract them. Smell them me attract them beetle. So time hemi come go inside all box. Fungus hemi stop inside finish. So hemi all different management measures where me will stop continue to work them. Me will save manage them lo long run. Another one hemi lo virus. Me will stop continue to work them. And lo villa hemi work Lo Santo me will still need lo caramel results for him. And lo share me minum se virus suppose hemi work. Mumpa hemi really help from you may infect them people, hemi fly ko lo population. Tamo time wo hemi cut all contacts inside the population, hemi stop spread them virus, you know. So by eventually by population hemi slowly reduced. And also me rightly tell them coconut hemi take them plant years. Me will stop make more efforts by Department of Agriculture and Rural Development. Hemi also put coconut me also one priority blame lo side lo replanting. Lo make him say, me will stop continue plo karmat management, be give me kat liang trees too, or stop crow, plo replace him some suppose we CRB hemi kilimol kita. Management blame me hemi ka more effective by all nivel coconuts bali crow kamantap lo heli save support hemi lo future we mistakam. And also me mention and finish, me will really appreciate them too much suppose all communities all is have engaged with them me will too. Also me will rightly acknowledge him say efforts when we will start making labor intensive work level. So hemenam pag sabi provide them all answers lo side lo management lo CRB lo long run. Thank you too much, Chair.
Thank you. You may give him time lo Honorable official or additional response?
Thank you, Chair, with them all members. Provide them supporting additional contributions concern around PICO BTEL. I think give him a bit of context law space for PICO BTEL. Originally, PICO BTEL, come also one control measure plo program plo address some issues plo pasture plo weed. And yes, we may acknowledge some public's concern around the space up, especially some public or establishment moli harem savel or consultations through the Department of Agriculture, Forestry, Environment, Livestock and Biosecurity. You got one document where you missing out the National Invasive Species Strategy where inside lehem and we mention them all issues will only affect them pasture program blue yumi with some then may affect them production of livestock. So lo place now you may use some PICO beetle blo come blo address some PICO also one weed blo livestock sector blue yumi. So time you may current PICO come and we go through lo certain screening PICO beetle you go through lo certain screenings before you may release him a field. In the same space, you may anticipate them too, so by kat spillover effect plehem. So by save kakayol associated host plus PICO, one yana eggplant. And on that, during the reports where you may carry through social media and calls will come in as well, you may observe them spillover effects. PICO beetle kakai eggplant, even probably spread some leaf blow cover where all photos are circulated. Again, biology plo PPT, hemi no lem full life cycle plehem lol crops ya lo cover with them eggplant. Hemi fly in no more time we ka tuma sun, hemi need him shade, hemi one petal we hemi leaf more like him shade. So pigla leaf lol crops play me balik provide them shade. Time we hemi lem egg, hemi make him all movements play hemi save move. Pe hemi no kakai blo destroy production capacity lol crops ya. And whilst you may accept them all reports, you may also roll them out verifications and monitoring and surveillance for PICO throughout the country. You may make them lo villa with them lo sando and collaboration with them via RTC. And you must acknowledge them, so some lo information will share to the social media, or you know assist him you may verify him. Report play you me and some information so shared without unverified confirmation of biosecurity. So it could publicly share them, but please carry more verified information, to share them straight information to public ya well. Thank you.
Thank you, Law. Respond. You may give him time, Law. Narvala officer long serve respond Law Narvala public question.
Thank you, Thomas, Chairman, with Vice Chairman, more Nara honourable members. May I address some questions to Vice Chair? I mean, ask him lo side plo lab, lo santo. Purpose plo lab here, I mean one food safety lab. So I mean purpose I mean lo test them all meat, suppose meat I mean straight lo you may save KKM. Me flagat equipment lo lab here, pe lab in no work lo time here. Lo yeah, me got one training with them one officer lo north where me have a good lo processes lo lab. So I make him training this year, hopefully lo July or August, I'm not sure. The one issue I me space plo lab now, and me space plo office plo offices plo me fla lo santo. So me just have make him one lab inside lo office lo time here. But time only got one bigger space, only got one another office. I me put them one food safety lab lo way. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Long. Respond. Me make one question plo ask him lo me. Especially along biosecurity, lo side plo management or trap system. Last year, committee mi pin go down lo Malakula, mo mi observe one long all trap system where I think if like use some packet with them PVC. mi vilai manage blob 71 site, mi vilai kasem site ya pe sistem ya inokat. I think by mi dalam system mi displace inokat any something lo site. Mi wanda maskem no mo say one quarantine you mi save give him lo you mi say all systems where you vilai put him in place, well you vilai install him only operational. Suppose you may have give him yes one quarantine law you may say yes all system where you will install them all places yeah will control them CRB only operational. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Lo question is no first time me happen lo full up lo islands full up lo sites where biosecurity me go out lo place them all PVC with them all bucket traps. You may find them say all members of the community sometime only carry out only use them or something. So and me could where you may probably only stop watch only listen. Any one information well time if like giving out awareness time if like go and me could to mas lo only save help him department lo all kind ways as time me like put all traps and me could only respect them or only no move them out all places only stop from only stop lo papers ya now lo only help him with them all catches lo bitel but me no first time when me happen lo full up island so while members lo general public will establish and we could to only take him into consideration. Anytime well boys only come around, set them up all traps and we could must play me respect them and we no move them out all places will stop. Thank you.
Thank you too much long respond. We may give him think maybe one comment, one last comment lo honorable member lo Malaure.
Thank you, Chairman. Lo opportunity bagan last comment below me. Me want them make him. You also you Mr. Tal you will stop talk about all staff. You will have in a long time by me put me all place all katana only monitor performance all activity we start ahead ya. Me comment below me is please time you will put me all kata iko resource all kata. What I'm when I'm hemi need him block around. For example. All kata lo livestock only post them one officer lo we come lo constituency lo mi pe only no resource him me kem se hemi come someone livestock officer sta what sem nani no mo sta te traun him for hemi no kat mersin prestigim nani hemi come stop pe only no resource him so please biosecurity you will stop look lo me kem karamotol kata ya post them lo official se please resource mo kata so no resource you me kat lo tepolia you face some difficulty lo ikat lo tepolia all members of parliament or staff lo government side all kata tu have help lo pusum lo public service or place lo make sure so li karam approval you will karam approval lo move mol manai ko lo site mi really need mol manai lo place pe you me time putu mol kata ko please resource mol kata no let mol kata ko staff plus karam mol se mi one trip la adventure or holiday lo one constituency or one place where you post them all. Thank you too much.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Lo comment. You may take him last question, Honorable Member. Lo Santo Rural.
Good. Thank you too much. Dimika lunch time by me no come on no goodbye. You may have time to lunch. Mika last question. Lo ask him. I call you me lo pay one more time. Also, real something will happen. We may look, obviously, we lo forestry talem. People start to lose some interest lo planem trees. I may choose lo man by we no sabe control them. So question to me, since it may happen finish. Question to me, go back lo you me lo payo. Since you start negotiate lo exports. You got anything blow you miss away negotiate too from price block cover. Mitala Molsem from Naya, you got PNG Musolomon stop export now. In a good set tomorrow, by all money lose some interest to plan cover since me one leading commodities plimina or export plimi we Mr. Plehem lo experience lo wood money lu interest now no good tomorrow money lu interest lo kawa so question plami kalau imi lo payo tayo Mr. negotiate from exports got any anything plami negotiate from price to plami kem say all people only happy more interest to continue planam kawa since life is come expensive too and price building is change mi talk o mi question em lo behalf lo people namo suppose mi sabe look le matu lo help them interest lo all farmers plimi thank you Thomas.
Thank you, Honorable Vice. You may give him time law, biosecurity law respond.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Thank you, Honorable Member. Question we may come aside to cover. Yes, I think the mandate lo mi vela lo side lo export mi vela focus plant no lo sanitary mo phytosanitary requirements lo country we must trade with them. I think lo just lo highlight them no mo say lo side lo all pricing lo cover by hemi kam plante lo side lo value addition and value addition time we mi process them cover plimi lo country mi package them by hemi adam value them plimi sa export them as one complete product but plante lo export plimi mi still export them all semi processed them all chips all roots more powder mi still export them all same and of course by a recipient lo all commodities but by hemi just value them after hemi save salem lo price we hemi but lo plimi pricing by hemi different plantina lo value addition blem too even though them say raw products plant time hemi price blem hemi low lo side lo all concerns lo nararla countries we list up exportable cover. I think Vanuatu some yumi cattle varieties lo cover where you got planted all good for noble varieties and all test lo planted all cover plimi hemi save give him assurance limi say hemi all straight noble covers pro trade and hemi also connected with them culture or custom plimi and me want the mushroom committee say all negotiations lo side lo cover regionally and we still continue yet lo yumi protect them market lo cover especially yumi we cover hemi part lo culture limi yosem Vanuatu Fiji Tonga yumi want them say use lo cover hemi must connect with them culture limi from emena hemi time we call commercial use blame hemi safe hemi people only consume him but with them all none of the countries where cover hemi no part of culture or kita look side commercial use blame no so negotiations hemi still stuck ahead by all boss blame flating bali save clarify more lo hemi lo hemi save protect them cover hemi come lo level say use lo cover hemi must be connected with them culture plo yumi so yes I think with them by me save give him answer them but me sure say all superiors plo mi vla li katol get the negotiations stop go ahead we by save provide them further information lahem thank you Chair, Honorable Chair.
Thank you long response lo behalf lo Committee Pro Economic Mo Foreign Policy. Vivalandam dalam pivla. Thank you lo all senior officials long biosecurity with them forestry lo yuvela save come today. Thank you to mas lo attendance plivala long hearing lo this morning. Thank you lo cooperation more time. Thank you to mas to lo work plivala with them all officers well established ground. Lo save able to implement them all government policies. Back end, thank you to mas lo Yuvala, lo coming Yuvala long dede lo morning, mo also you thank you to long all Viewers will only follow me long live stream, long the morning. Imi dalam thank you to lol keta lo save follow Yumi long hearing blow this morning. This time we give him time lo secretary long save assist him Yumi all officials lo save move out long lo this room. So me ask him secretary long save assist lahemya.